everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for being here, and as always, I appreciate you guys coming to cook with me. Today I am cooking a fan favorite in my apartment. It is called Bang Bang Chicken. It is one of my all-time favorite meals to cook and eat. Don't mind my oven in the background if it beeps. I am cooking stuff for my potluck, and I will be doing a video on that as well. So, first things first, you are going to want to get some chicken cut up. I pre-cut it because I feel like that wastes a lot of time when I'm videotaping, and that's just not something I want to do with you guys. You will also need either buttermilk or heavy whipping cream, cornstarch, Panko, and this is just for the chicken. The sauce is a little bit different. I will show you guys that later in the video, but this is what we're going to be working with now. So make sure that your chicken is not super liquidy like mine. So we're just going to go ahead and pour that in there. I only have a little bit left, so I'm going to use my dirty chicken hand to pour that in there. And then you're going to want to mix that up. Do not like the feel of this. And then with your clean hand, you are going to want to get your cornstarch ready. And you're just going to pour it in there to cover the chicken. You guys don't want to use a lot of this. This is just to make it kind of like thick and creamy. This is what it should look like once you're done. That looks kind of gross, but with how my chicken is, you have to like really separate it. And using my hands is the easiest thing, honestly. We're going to use a little bit more cornstarch. Mix that in. We're also going to put some Panko just in there for some crunch. This is a really good meal if you like spicy foods. Sometimes I go over the top with it and I put too much spice in there. I'm guilty of that. But, you know, whatever works, right? So, your foods should be coated. I'm going to wash my hands and then I'll meet you guys over at the stove. Welcome to my stove. So you're going to want to turn this down to like a 7, very medium heat. And then you're going to get your oil and just coat the bottom. Make sure that there's enough to cover all of the chicken. And then you're just going to put your chicken in there. Make sure all of that's good. So this is going to take a minute to heat up, so you are going to want to get a spatula. I just get a wooden or a metal one, a wooden one. And I'm just going to spread it out on the oil and make sure it cooks. I'm going to go ahead and let this cook, and then once it starts heating up, I will show you what it should look like once it gets hot. Okay, so it's starting to sizzle now, so you're going to want to make sure you break it up so it's not just sticking to the bottom. Oops. And you're just going to cook this all the way through until it gets kind of like that whitish color. So to make the sauce, you will need Siracha, this like chili paste, and then mayonnaise, I was gonna say get some honey, but that's optional. I don't have a lot of honey, so I'm not gonna use honey. What you're gonna want is a few scoops of mayo, and you're going to want a lot of mayo. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. My bad. You're going to want a lot of mayo because it's going to cover all of the chicken. So I always get just a little bit. I did clean this. I'm a firm believer in not using a whole bunch of dishes while cooking. You're only going to want to put a little bit in this. It is super strong. Oopsie. And then you're going to want to put some sriracha. Make sure you shake your sriracha before you pour it, or it's kind of liquidy. And then pour a little bit in there and then stir. Sometimes I like to put QP mayo in it to kind of mix everything together. But it should get this color. Kind of like Thousand Island dressing. If I don't think that it looks red enough, then I always add just a little bit more sriracha. I'm a big fan of sriracha mayo. It's one of my favorite things. So yeah, so that is literally all you need. Feel free to put whatever you want in it, but that's like the normal basic bang bang chicken sauce. One day I just woke up and I was like, I really want sriracha mayo on crispy chicken. And yeah, I'm gonna go finish cooking up the chicken and I'll see you guys back here. Alrighty guys, kind of looks gross, but I promise you it's amazing. You put this over rice and it's probably one of the better things that I could eat in my free time. It is super quick and you can even make it in your air fryer if you have one. I don't like the taste of meat in the air fryer, but that's like a personal preference type thing. It's completely like just me. I don't know what it is. I like to make beef jerky in there, but that's about it. So let's go ahead and take a gander, eh? Oh, I'm really flushed out. It's so good and so easy. And if you pair it with rice, like the rice is something that you can like set it and forget it. And it's just such a good meal. And it's like my depression meal. It's like my comfort meal. It just makes me feel so good. But yeah, I think you guys should try some. And I'm going to go ahead and probably go crochet, but in the meantime, go ahead and like and subscribe and take a bite.